trying to tell them we up next. You can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk. He gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics. Nope. Niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We trying to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah. Episode 206. We in the building. You already know who it is. It's the host with the most, Be Breezy, a.k.a. Poppy Sazon.
Yes, sir. It's your guy, Jamie Tox.
Baby.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Slick Grayson. How y'all feeling out there?
Yeah. You already know what you gotta do. Please download the Alive Podcast app on iOS and Android, and make sure you follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If any brand deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and rate us 5-star everywhere because that helps out with the algorithm. All right, episode 206, fellas. Weekly check-ins. How we feeling, Tox?
I am tired. I had a long night last night. I'm tired, but I'm here to pod.
I love to hear that. What about you, Slick?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good. Just, a lot of positive energy in a lot of different spaces right now. So just trying to keep riding that wave. How you feeling?
Yeah, my nigga got a trainer. Yo, big body Slick coming soon, right, Slick?
We'll see. That's my
You
guy.
got a trainer?
That's my boy. We trying something different. Just something new for the next couple weeks. Okay. But it's a good first session.
I'm doing all right, man. You can't complain. The weather's looking good. Cinco de Mayo. Or Drinko de Mayo. Come on now. You already know we celebrate this holiday more than Hispanics, Slick. Yeah.
Nah, son. You ain't never told no lie.
Come on now. Really. Tequila, the tacos is lit. You heard?
Nah. It goes up. It goes up. It definitely goes up. I remember the good old days. You used to try to, you'd be trying to get on a boat ride. You getting mad tacos. You'd be wilding out for Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Drinko.
Niggas used to go to Bombers, get the big-ass fishbowl drinks. You feel me? The burritos. Yo.
It was a good time. It was what a life. What a life we were able to
Come on now. Yo, it's like you got something in the cut to play for all our Hispanic listeners real quick.
Mira, no sé.
No, I hope everyone drinks responsible. You feel me? Don't drink and drive. You feel me? Get home safe. You feel me? Do all that good stuff. I will say not to have raw sex, but everybody knows raw sex best sex. But
better wear latex.
Yeah, you don't want that latex. Oh, you don't want to be that burning. But let's get into some news, Slick. All right. There ain't no political news, to be honest with you. Trump wilding. Trump first 100 days is being analyzed right now. And so far, the grading on his shit is low. And also, the New York City rent have an increase. And MTA is trying to install news stations to stop niggas from jumping the fare. But Slick, that's not important right now. The headlining or the trending news right now is 100 men versus a gorilla. What's your thoughts on that? Do you think 100 men could take down one gorilla?
No.
No.
Bare hand.
No, barehanded is worse.
Yo, give me 25 niggas from the Bronx.
Well, can 100 Sigmas beat a gorilla?
Hell fucking no.
I'm just asking.
Wait, depending on what region, because them South niggas be built like country bumpkins over there. So give me them niggas. But give me 25 niggas from the Bronx. You feel me? Yo, give me 25. Whatchamacallit? What's them niggas in the Bronx? The white ones that be like spicy white.
Spicy white.
Albanians. You feel me?
Spicy white. Nah, you watch
too many
movies.
Give me them Albanians. Them niggas be drinking and fighting. Shout out to y'all though. You feel me? Give me 25 power rules.
Boy, crazy.
Give me 10 niggas from Florida. Come on now, y'all. Give me John Jones. Come on now. Give me prime Mike Tyson. Nah, y'all not jacking it. Y'all don't think 100 men could take down a gorilla?
No.
Oh, y'all niggas over here.
Yo, when you really think about a gorilla, what's that? A gorilla, 400 pounds, straight primal. They was doing a breakdown. They was like, the best chance you guys to tire that gorilla out. You think that a tiger gorilla still not fucking up niggas? We sacrificing people, so who's gonna volunteer to die first?
We got our secret weapon right here. We got Tox. That nigga do BJJ over here. That nigga just grab that nigga by the headlock and get over here. Come on, Tox.
That gorilla will bite his titty off and his throat.
Word, bro. Like, you know how big a gorilla is?
I'm about to say, you talking about something straight primal. It's not thinking like, oh shit, I don't want to hurt these niggas. Oh, they coming, it's slowing you. And then, like I said, you gotta think about the environment. Where you fighting this nigga at? Is it neutral terrain? Do they have the advantage?
Nah, it gotta be open terrain. It gotta be even ground. Open terrain.
Niggas,
you got your one side. It's like the old fucking Revolutionary Wars. You got your one side, and that nigga got the other side. Because if you go in the jungle, that's zero chance at that point. You go in that jungle, that nigga swinging, he able to swing around and hit niggas, wop wop, and move away quick. Nah, niggas have to take the terrain from him. So plain field, you on that one side, the gorilla on that one side, we charging at each other.
Who are you going to convince to be in the first 20 to 30 people? Because they're going to die. At least 20, 30 initially is going to die.
Yo, we just go by the bars this weekend when niggas are getting drunk from drinking Cinco de Mayo. You want to take down a gorilla, nigga? Yeah.
That's you ever try to make a coordinated plan with niggas that's lit? That's dumb. I'm not even playing that game.
You just asked me how can I recruit niggas?
You about to you got 30 wasteful niggas. They just dead off rip. And then what? You gonna pray the gorilla tired?
Yeah, after he over here swinging one nigga around like Hawk did fucking Loki.
Yeah, you're not even thinking about the morale, bro. The morale of niggas after they see that nigga get thrown. I'm not even playing no more.
I ain't gonna lie. If I see a gorilla rip a nigga in half, I'm out. I see that nigga tear that nigga like peppermint, shake. Woo, it's over. I ain't fucking with it.
Nah.
Y'all really don't think 100 niggas?
No, I don't have faith in humanity to pick the right president. You think I got faith in us coordinating a plan to jump a gorilla?
You saying 100 UFC niggas can't do that?
No.
Tox.
You think about UFC has to grapple.
What do you think? You think 100 niggas could beat a gorilla?
100 UFC fighters.
Yo, you talking about close range combat? They not old. They gonna have to jump on again. Niggas is dying.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Niggas are dying. I'm not gonna say this. I ain't gonna say the aftermath. It probably be 10 niggas left. It might be 10 niggas left. But I think if we really draft some good quality niggas, give me a good old line, take that initial first hit, and then we get them small niggas to jump on him, bop bop, grab an arm or two, squeeze the shit.
An arm or two? That nigga is he's cracking skulls. He's gonna look like prime Brock Lesnar in WWE, nigga. He's whooping ass and taking names. Is this your king? He's wilding us out.
Oh man. So y'all don't really care about the whole debate. This shit
funny.
The thing about it, this shit came out like two years ago, and this shit resurfaced now, and everybody's having a frenzy. I'm seeing this shit on sports shows. Shout out to Ryan Clark. I'm seeing it on everywhere. Okay, so all right, give me 100 men versus an animal. What you think 100 men niggas can go against? It gotta be a good animal though.
I don't trust niggas.
A giraffe.
Giraffe. Nah, I think a giraffe will fuck a nigga up. That nigga, he just got to do that one little.
Nah, it's not even that. It's the kick. That kick, he taking out like 4 or 5 people at a time. But you can tell, you got to undercut it. I saw they was talking about the grizzly bear, like the base, like niggas shoot bears in the chest and they don't die.
See, that's the one I'm against, because a nigga said a polar bear. And I'm like, them niggas is dangerous, and them niggas got claws. So that nigga, that one swipe, nigga.
That gorilla gonna be beating people up and taking shits and smearing it on their dead bodies, like sending you back to your family. I'm not playing that game.
Damn. All right, so I guess, but I want to do Ryan Clark's quote one time, because he was online saying 100 men, raining men, many men, gorilla, and 5. I ain't gonna lie, he right.
And he said it's about to be Cinco de Drinko. I think I might have found one song we could play, so we can get our Ariki key on. Let's see if this is the one. Hold on. Or the mamitas you can eat. Turn up.
Shout out to Inwood.
Wait, people?
The ladies. Yeah.
That's how, you know. Yo, bacon, egg, and cheese. All right, shout out to all my Dumbo listeners
I'm about to
over
say,
there,
the
though.
Dembo, they be going crazy.
What? You feel me? Shout out to Edward, shout out to Bagel. You feel me? They about to go crazy this weekend.
That's where you going?
You know?
You know,
I'm going-
Cinco de
I'm-
Mayo is a Mexican.
Yeah, but nigga, we celebrate this shit like it's ours, gang. It's lit. You heard?
Yeah. Nah, I definitely been in many a Cinco de Drinko party.
What? I will be in Jersey turning up. So if y'all see me there, yeah, I ain't seen me.
Oh, you going
there.
on a vacation for Cinco de Mayo? Where you going? You going to the shore?
Jersey is not a vacation. When you see
You keep
the
it
narrative, you trying to push on niggas over here.
You know, you taking it to the nice telly. You know, you can't. It's expensive in the city.
Nice telly in Jersey.
Yo, bro,
Nigga, that's New York. That's New York's cousin over there. Nigga, that's not good.
You taking it to the shore? Where you taking her?
Yo, I never been to the Jersey Shore.
Exactly.
I never been.
That's an experience.
I never been.
That's an experience.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. What did y'all ever want to go to the Jersey Shore after watching the Jersey Shore? Like,
We went to
nigga, I
Albany.
wanted the fist pump one time.
We went to Albany. Albany was the shore. It was the New York shore.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You're right. Dirty alls. Real quick, let's get into some other celebrity news. I'm upset about this. Look, I don't know if y'all two had a chance to watch Poppa's House, Damien Wayans. Well, it's been announced that it got canceled after one season, which I don't understand because it was getting a lot of great ratings. And initially, they were supposed to have only 8 episodes, but after like 4 or 5, they gave it enough episodes to last for a season. But it got canceled, and I don't understand what's the reason behind that.
I followed it. I watched a few. I think the last one I seen was the Marlon Wayans episode. I think it's just a matter of the numbers. You think about network television, it's hard to maintain that spot, even though they had a decent following. And I don't think it had enough entry points for white people. Because I think about the Neighborhood, like it was funny to us, but then you also had like that white counterpart, so it kind of like made sense. And they just said the Neighborhood is ending too, and they canceled their sequel. And CBS is like they're picking up a lot of dramas right now, so they're not necessarily looking for too many comedies or like black comedies. There's a chance somebody might pick it up because again, it was funny, and I think maybe on Netflix or even BET Plus something like that, it might have a little bit more leeway to do more as a show. It was cool. I was just like, oh, there's room, there's potential. So we'll see. Somebody could. I think in this era, no show was ever really dead when it had a good audience and people cared about it. So.
Yeah, because Grey's Anatomy is still going on after 20 seasons.
Shout out my boy Trevor Jackson. Trevor Jackson about to be on it now.
That they gonna kill that nigga quick.
Nah, he in season he ended off this season. And he about to be a regular if they come back next year.
But that nigga went from grownish to nigga. Focus on your music career, Trevor Jackson. Focus on your career, nigga. Tired of you acting, nigga. Put out some more R&B albums out here. Nigga need some anthems out here. But for real though, but I heard the woman who plays Gray, she ain't leaving that show at all. She been there for 20 years. She like, y'all niggas not about to eat off of my show though. But shout out to Grey's Anatomy. So I agree with your drama take because I think that's what's only thing that's moving. Because it's in Paradise. What show y'all was watching that was very popular?
Paradise was good, but Paradise, see, shows like that is smart because you put it on streaming first. So if it picks up on streaming, then it's like you got the option to play it on network TV in a time like this when there are no real shows coming out. You feel me? Like shows are starting to wind down. So anyone that doesn't have Hulu or Disney Plus, you get to watch it on TV every Monday. So it's a vibe, and you're already hearing good reviews about it. So that model, I prefer that model with some certain shows. Certain shows you just want to watch the whole thing. Let me see if I like it.
Yeah, I don't like at least have the first 4 episodes, and then you could probably do weekly.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Now let's talk. We haven't talked about Diddy in a long time. So Slick and Tox, what's your thoughts about Diddy arguing that he has a mental condition that caused him to commit these alleged crimes? He's allegedly trying.
He does have a mental condition. It's called extra horny.
That nigga freaked out. So he is trying to recruit a doctor from Columbia University to testify on his behalf to basically explain that he suffers from a mental condition, and that's probably why he's have all them baby oils. Because a nigga don't have 4 or 5 boxes of baby oil and don't have no mental health issues. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Yeah, I don't. What's your thoughts
horny. On that? He's extra horny. He has EH.
EH?
Extra horny, bro. The nigga is extra horny, bro. That's.
I heard of niggas pleading insanity. You feel me? But pleading horny, that shit go crazy.
Yeah. It's for the betterment of the individuals that are inside of the prison because he's gonna try to fuck all the inmates. He can't control himself.
Nigga, Diddy in
I could
jail
be a
tell you.
lawyer.
Diddy tell you in jail, take that. It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga's gonna be traumatized for real.
Nah, but it makes sense like to plead a mental condition. He trying to get out of there. He been in there for mad long now. And his trial not until when? When his trial? Like the fall?
Yeah, basically. So that nigga ain't seen the light of day. Oh, actually, what you gonna call it? He starts the trial for the trafficking and racketeering on May 5th, so soon.
Oh,
that day will involve jury selection. So yeah, he starts very soon.
Jury selection for like a couple of weeks. They gonna go back and forth. So probably starting like June.
Most likely. Yeah, Diddy, you're a nasty man. Don't try to blame this on mental health, nigga. You just extra freaked out. Now, on to some music though. Young Thug finally released some new music. He released his first song since being released out of jail, featuring Future. Have y'all heard of it yet?
Negative.
I don't know.
And y'all do y'all care about Young Thug? Because we for the last year or two, niggas been saying free slime, that we need Thug, we need YSL, we need all of that.
Negative. Don't really care.
Yeah, it's not. It's not really in my wheelhouse. I'll bump up the Gunna album, the Gunna collab album. I'll listen to some newer stuff or some features. I don't think he's a bad artist. It's not somebody I'm probably running to listen to. Remember how long it took me to like Future? It took that one album. I was like, this nigga spit. I get it.
Right. All right. So, but I heard it. I'm gonna wait for the next one. Or I'm going to personally wait for the next one. I see what he's a little rusty right now. He's been in jail for a little minute, so I'm gonna let him rock out and see what else he got in stores. Now, real quick, shout out to my boo boo Kehlani. She finished her 75-day hard challenge, and you just looking spectacular and slick. I want to bring you to homie court because. Nigga, I see you liking my comments on her comment section. I don't like that at all. Like, nigga, let me rock. Let me rock, gang. Let me rock.
What you want me to do? Why you say fuck me?
Don't like my comment.
Maybe if she sees somebody like it, she might, try who that.
You feel me? Let me be a thirsty nigga in peace, gang. I don't bother nobody.
I'm not bothering you. I don't text you about it. I just be like, oh my nigga.
Nah, you like my comment at least 2 or 3 times, gang, and let me live.
You good, dog? I got you. I got your back.
Also, shout out to my boo boo Kalani. She just celebrated her 30th birthday.
That was a dope ass letter that she wrote. Her letter to herself and just being like, I didn't think I would make it here. So for that. To be like her perspective and like being able to grow into this healthier version of herself. Kudos to her.
Yeah, that times 2, baby. That's how I
feel. Niggas was like, she not even 30. She lying about her age.
Niggas said she was old. She's like, you've been old since I knew you. It's just because she, got a little white in her and she used to smoke ciggies.
Hey, not too much. Not too much on wifey. Not too much on wifey. I brought her up real quick because I'm Cornell University K. Fuck out of here. You canceling my boo-boo's concert. And at the university because of her little comment about Gaza. Don't do my boo like that. Let my girl perform out here. She been showing New York mad love. I remember I first saw her at SUNY Purchase a while back ago. Cornell, get your shit together. You heard? Let my boo boo perform.
You ain't throw your panties on the stage?
What? More than that, my nigga. I throw myself on stage. Matter of fact, you ever saw that? You remember that viral video of the judge when that nigga jumped over the nigga? That's me, nigga. Over here for my boo. Shout out to her though.
You going to jail.
On to other music news. OutKast was finally inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. What's your thoughts about OutKast being inducted to the Rock Hall of Fame?
Makes sense. They dominated. They transcended across genre. I think just being able to be accepted. They got an album of the year, which is for a black hip hop group in itself is incredible, right? Mm-hmm. So just definitely, it makes sense. I think when you transcend and you go outside your genre or accept it across genres, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is a thing. I know some white people don't be liking it, but it's like at the end of the day, you was bumping a shit. You was singing these songs. So
that and the Dungeon family has impacted Atlanta hip. All of that, what you see right now, comes from the family tree of the Dungeon family and OutKast. So they've done way more for hip hop. And you know what? Also, too, I'm glad that niggas have stopped disrespecting Big Boy. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of feeling a little bit. I was feeling some type of way that everyone keep mentioning Andre 3000. Like Big Boy wasn't nice. Big Boy was cold. You feel me? And he was a very dope lyricist as well. So shout out to OutKast, man, and Salt-N-Pepa too. Shout out to Salt-N-Pepa. They also got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as well too. So shout out to the ladies as well too. So shout out to them though. But now Slick and Tox, our homegirl, everyone's favorite classic album, which everyone thinks it is. Lauryn Hill is being targeted on social media. People are saying, check the text message, Slick, that she is milking off of this one album for decades. I want y'all to listen to this video first and then let me know what y'all thoughts about Lauryn Hill.
So this is on Twitter?
No, text message.
Oh, nigga, that's a whole different device.
Oh, this nigga. This nigga got two different devices over here. Matter of fact, it's on. You could go on the TikTok too. You could go on the Twitter DMs too. It finally sent through. I don't know why it took that. It sent through.
It's a hit in my personal line. What's wrong with you?
Nigga, my fault. Nigga got two lines. Really? I got two phones.
Hit my personal line. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, I think y'all give Lauryn Hill way too much. Everybody, what? Baby, that Lauryn Hill has successfully committed the biggest heist that will ever be known to man. This heifer is running around, still showing up late, taking all y'all money off of one CD from 1997. Like, no ma'am, no, that lady ain't gave us no new music worth a damn since 1997, and she's still getting y'all money.
Yeah. I love Lauryn Hill. I love Miss Lauryn Hill.
But tell me that's not a scam. That's the biggest. That one see, because that unplugged what you was having that nervous breakdown on TV with that scarf on, that don't count. That don't count as a Lauryn Hill CD. It really don't. Okay. It don't. The only one is the Miseducation. Right, that is, she been bamboozling y'all since 1997.
What's your thoughts about his comment about Lauryn Hill basically bamboozling and scamming niggas off of that one album? And it's rumors that's been circling around like some of the songs on that classic album she probably stole.
Hey, fuck it. Run it up.
Who she stole it from?
That's what they said, but niggas, that shit was in 1997. Niggas don't know who they got it from over there. But what's your thoughts about Lauryn Hill? Is she overrated?
Niggas still it's like a great movie. You only gonna watch Scarface once in your life with The Godfather?
Yeah, but she, you know, remember we recently did the Apple Music top album and she came in #1?
Fuck it.
What's the last time y'all heard that album?
From beginning to end, it's been about 7 years.
Every day. I hear it all the time. It's in my rotation.
Oh, okay. So what's your thoughts then, Tox?
I have a debate. I just debate on her. I like to debate, so I debate on her all the time. Cause my girl, that's her favorite artist of like all time. Like that's her favorite album, everything. She eating off of one album. Like, look at Cardi B. Cardi B about to do the same thing.
Don't do that.
Cardi B's never gonna drop another album. They're not comparable though, because obviously Lauryn Hill has a better voice. She's a better rapper. Mm-hmm. She has a lot going for her. She was also on an all male rap group. So.
Cardi B got a better personality though.
Nah, I would argue Cardi B falls out of that category because she still put out new. It was not an album, but she's put out a lot of music and she's featured on a lot of stuff. So she still stays relevant. She maintains relevancy. Yeah, she still maintains relevancy, but it's still the same time. Like he just said, the album came from 97. Like I don't want anything from Lauryn Hill almost damn near 30 years later. Yeah, I don't care to hear any new music.
Like she did her thing with the Fugees. They did their thing. Then she did her own thing. She did the Unplugged album. Yeah, bro, it's Lauryn. Like she was an actor.
Yeah, she got her bag and she can still run it up because people love nostalgia.
And she married a Marley. Come on, she got kids with a Marley.
So that's it. So basically, she don't have to release a lot of albums for the rest of her life or anything.
She about to be 60 soon.
Yeah.
This nigga's what's that nigga? Smokey Robinson. Doing them drugs.
Did you listen to that Smokey album? I mean, I listened to the Smokey album, but I cut it off after I cut it on.
Come on.
But
Smoking and drinking.
that nigga was talking about him having sex, his old ass. I don't want to hear that.
He popping a blue chew like Big B over there.
Whoa. I popped the big three. Don't do me. Don't put me in there. But Blue Chew, if you want to sponsor us.
Popping the big 3 at 33. Something wrong with you, my brother.
Nigga, it's just vitamins, nigga.
It's of the
It's
earth.
ashwagandha and macaroon and what's the other one, Slick?
I forgot. Shit, it's been so long.
The Tonka shit.
Yeah.
Oh, the Tonka alley.
Nigga over here talking about popping Viagra over here. I'm popping vitamins.
Hey man, you never know. It be niggas our age popping them pills, them Viagra shit. I don't get it.
Yeah, popping them honey packs and shit. Like I don't need that.
Yeah. I'm so glad. I'm so glad the honey pack wave is over. Them niggas was putting that shit on steaks.
I'm good.
The nigga that put it in the drink, I was like, oh, you're a sick nigga.
Facts, niggas
Even if I might not be good, even if I show up with limp dick, take this limp dick, bro. Show that shit.
Yes, facts. You like, I'm already here. What's up?
Nah, that shit is jokes. Can't take myself serious, bro. Take this limp dick.
Oh my God. Let's get into some sports, man. The NBA playoff is starting to heat up. We got a couple teams that got swept. We got teams fighting. The Lakers is about to be Wolves in 5. And the Knicks over here is failing to close out.
Knicks have
What's your
failed to
thoughts about the
report.
NBA playoffs?
They have certainly failed to report. Fuck the Knicks. I'm sick of these niggas, man. Sick of Tibbs. I'm sick of Brunson. I'm sick of first half Mikal Bridges. Boy, they got too much time. If we being real, if Tibbs would just put Josh Hart on the bench and start Mitchell Robinson, these niggas would not be getting open layups. And then the second unit would have somebody with energy that can kind of keep everything flowing. This nigga Tibbs is a dickhead. That's why they only gave him $10 million a year. They was like, I can eat that. The guard, they can make that. They'll make it the rest of his contract in the season. He'll be gone.
I recuse myself from this conversation, by the way.
Fair enough.
Why?
I recuse myself
You
from the
got the
conversation
buffs on? You from the D?
based on my business affiliation with the organization. I recuse myself from this conversation.
Okay, can you talk about Giannis almost putting the pause on Haliburton's dad?
I mean, I think that was valid. He stepped. It was a breach of security. Like he stepped onto the court. But people calling the dad an idiot and stuff like that. I don't think Chuck was calling him a idiot, saying that he should be banned from all the games. I mean, don't ban him from all the games. Like he old.
Like, you want to? What's your thoughts on Haliburton's dad?
I think we got a lot of. There's nothing wrong with being a proud dad and your son just had a game winner to eliminate a former MVP. Cool, but like some shit you can't do. Like keep it playing. Like we seeing we done heard of how many fathers we heard about in this new generation that been just wilding. Started with LeVar talking crazy. Then you had John Morant father over here about to fight Shannon Sharp.
I'd ban him from the rest of the playoffs though. Teach him a lesson.
Giannis was about to fight all of them. Giannis was like, "Y'all lucky. I know he gonna sue."
Yeah, I ban him from the rest of the playoffs. He won't get to see his son go to the next round. But I wouldn't ban him indefinitely.
His front running ass son. Oh, I hate that nigga too.
I
mean, his son overrated.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Because he was in the top 10 overrated.
He's number one, wasn't he?
By players.
He's number one. He averaged 17.6 points this series. As a star player, you can't average 17.6 points and be the star player, and you're not even a point guard.
I would say for Haliburton, I think the thing that he does well is pass, but his game isn't the type of game where it's like, all right, I'm gonna carry you out to victory. I can get hot.
Yeah.
I got a move or two, but it's like he works because you have a very versatile top 7 guys. The other 7 guys in the rotation can all score, and he puts them in a great position to score. I think the overhype is just like, okay, he made a surprise run to the conference finals. They got a chance to do it again this year because I think they match up well with Cleveland. How much of that is on him? How much of that is just on like the structure of the roster and the offense? And again, I think he's a great player. I won a fantasy trip with him once. I just think that he front runs. Like when he's losing, he's quiet as a mouse. Like if you gonna talk
That's
shit,
what I don't like.
Yeah, and jump like he jumped on the table. Like I give it. You was down like 8 in overtime and you came back and wilded them out. Good shit. But it's like, yo, when y'all was down, you look mad defeated, mad dejected. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, it's kind of giving me Dylan Brooks vibes.
But even like Dylan Brooks, you like, what's the downfall of the Memphis Grizzlies? Dylan Brooks got traded.
Yeah.
If you think about it. Like, Hallie, I'm like, okay, you put guys in great situations, but not to say TJ McConnell, you're definitely better than TJ McConnell, but TJ McConnell does the same thing you do. Great passer, good defense. You're just a better shooter. Not saying he can replace you again, but it's like if you go out for 30 games, they can maintain. You feel me? So, but his pops, he gotta relax because that's a big African nigga that don't realize he African, so he about to beat you up like a white man and pretend nothing happened.
that's a gorilla. When he swiped the long arms, wow.
Well, when he grabbed Benedict Mathurin by the back of the neck, I was like, y'all niggas is tripping. You not beating Giannis.
That's a 50. Now, speaking on the Bucks, what's your thoughts? Do you get rid of Doc Rivers? Also, prayers for Dame because he suffered an injury. What do y'all do with the team? Because now Giannis is liable to leave the team now because he's talked about wanting to play for a big market team to get that bread. What's the next step for the Bucks, in your opinion?
I think first with Dame, he's obviously probably not going to play next year, right? So you say after that he has a player option. You talk to him. He's going to want to prove himself that he's able to compete. He'll sell tickets till you figure that out. But point blank, Dame, you got one active season with him as a big money expiring contract if you want to do something. With Giannis, I think they're just capped out. They don't have money to go bring in talent. They traded all their young players in the Kuzma deal, so that backfired miserably.
Yeah.
I think Milwaukee has to make the decision. Do you keep the player knowing that probably at best a first round exit the next 3 years and you don't have a means to get better? Or do you trade him while his value is still high and you get some pieces? Imagine him on this Houston team. Imagine him on Golden State. Imagine him in LA. Imagine him in Dallas. If Dallas wants to get another star, right? Even in Brooklyn, you're like, all right, yeah, Brooklyn is not that much better than Milwaukee, but they got a clean slate with draft picks and players. They can go get something. So
Knicks,
they'd have to trade Cat or they'd have to trade Mitch, Josh Hart.
I'll take Giannis over Cat.
You say this now.
I take Cat over Giannis, to be honest. I think Giannis got a better repertoire. He got a better game. He could shoot. He could go to the basket. He could defend. Giannis' shot is not. And Cat could dribble too. No lie, a little bit.
Giannis is a ball stopper at this point, and I think him and Jalen Brunson
he's like Rudy Gobert with a better game and more athletic.
I want to say
I agree with that.
I think the fact that he added the mid range is fine, but he's still not catching off the catch. He's not going. Like he's not like the arguments we have about why they don't run Brunson and Cat pick and rolls. It'd be the same thing about why we don't see Giannis and Brunson pick and rolls if it was to happen too. Like Giannis ain't picking and rolling for what? He's like, I'm gonna get the ball, I'm gonna jab step and spin and dunk on you. So
okay. Now let's talk about the teams that got beat so far. Do you break up the Grizzlies? Do you trade JJJ? Do you do something with Ja? What do you do with the Grizzlies? And also, you could talk about the Miami Heat too. What do you do with those two teams?
Nobody's touching Ja. Ja has not gotten better since they lost to the Lakers in the second round in the first round that year. Ja has not gotten better. I don't think he wants to get better. Ja's the type of nigga that I know I'm athletic. I know I got a floater game. I'm gonna just keep running that. I'm gonna work on that and maintain that. Is not helping. He said he had OKC figured out. It looked like he did until he got hurt, but it's like he was gonna beat them 4 out of 5 times. You feel me? I think Desmond Bane is on a good contract for what he provides. With the new coach, he kind of threw off the system and how he was operating. But then you also got to see what does it look like with JJJ. You giving him $200 million, or you like, yo, let's trade it and get some picks. Let's get some picks. Let's get some pieces. You got some young talent there, so that can work out. Miami is fucked. They still a free agent destination or like a disgruntled star destination. But what do they want? Who wants to go there?
Yeah, that's the big thing, because who wants to deal with Pat Riley? After all the stories about him taking LeBron's cookie, the Jimmy Butler thing, who really wants to play for Pat Riley right now?
Yep.
No superstar. So, yeah. Now with the Denver Nuggets leading 3-2 against the Clippers, what's your thoughts about that? You think that would be going to Game 7?
I hope so. I had the Clippers going up against OKC as my matchup to watch. But Clippers going clip, bro. The Clippers going clip. They should have won Game 1. They should have won Game 4 when he made the dunk. This series should be over already. And unfortunately now it's not in their favor. They cooked. You better hope Kawhi got a Superman performance left in him.
Yeah.
I like it. The playoffs been good.
But basketball sucks.
But Lakers, get your shit together, gang, because I can't see the Wolves in 5 or the Wolves. Yeah, come on now, please. We got Luka. We got 40. We got 40-year-old LeBron. Do something.
Well, Luka don't play no defense.
Yeah, and they don't have
Nico right now. Nico winning.
He's right.
Yeah.
I'm about to say.
He got Luka out of shape, just like they said. Luka is out of shape.
They should have made the trade for the
That
center
nigga
from Charlotte.
Luka be smoking on hookah. That's the problem. I heard about it. We be in the spots. Let's get into some NFL news. The draft. So last week we was recording the episode. We was actually watching the draft, and we was recording during the first round. I stuck my foot in my mouth because I thought Shedeur Sanders was going to get picked up by the Raiders since, he had that great relationship with Tom Brady. He signed under his brand. He's a mentor and all that. But what's your thoughts about the draft? What's your thoughts about Shedeur Sanders going to the 5th round? Only thing I'm happy is I'm a big fan of the Colorado Buffs, and that was the receivers that got drafted or signed came from Buffs, so I'm happy about that. Shout out to Jimmy Horn, shout out to LeJounte, you feel me? And shout out to my boy Cam for seeing his signing, and Shiloh. And shout out to Shiloh too. Shiloh showed how excellent of a big brother he is by just making a lighthearted environment for his brother, even though his brother was going through emotion, even though he wasn't showing it in his face. I could tell what was going on between Shedeur and the draft was really affecting him, but Shiloh made sure to keep the positive vibes and, lighten the mood. But what's your thoughts about the NFL draft?
Go ahead, Tox. This is your wheelhouse.
I think when it comes to Shedeur, I think Shedeur got humbled. Like he got humbled. I didn't think he was going to drop that low. I too thought he was going to go to the Raiders, not only because of his relationship with Tom Brady, even though Tom Brady's a minority owner, but the Raiders need a quarterback for the future. Like they need somebody coming up behind not Derek Carr. Derek Carr is Gardner Minshew. They don't have a quarterback over there right now. So I didn't think he was going to drop that low. Especially he's better than this boy from Oregon, the Hawaiian kid, Dylan.
Yeah,
Dylan Gabriel.
He's better than Dylan Gabriel from Oregon, even though Oregon had a better year. So I was surprised he dropped that low. But it is what it is. It wasn't a strong draft this year. It wasn't even a strong draft period. Shedeur probably be 5th round if it's next year. Cam Ward wasn't going to be number 1 if it was next year either. So
that's what I've been hearing a lot. They're saying that the quarterback class for next year is more elite than this year.
The whole draft, everything. It was a defensive year. There's a lot of defensive players got picked up. A lot of O-line got picked up. Teams are ready to go. They saw what the Eagles did 2 years. They got that big ass line. So it's just all you need is a big line, and then whoever you put in the backfield, they're gonna get protected.
I still think Shedeur should have been 1st round. Compared to the quarterbacks that was selected the 1st round, like Jackson Dart, I don't think he was that great. Especially after I saw the Gruden little video with him and how he was doing his snap call and how Gruden was looking at this nigga like, nigga, that's your snap call. Like this
his snap is definitely off, but that's a lot of college quarterbacks because Will Howard had a weird cadence. He's a champion. But they just clap, and it's different when you go into the league because you need W counts. In college, they're not doing a lot of dummy counts. They just doing it on one, and then they might change the play, and then they might the clap might change to signify what the different play is. It gets tricky in college, and then when you go to the next level. But he's a bad interviewer too. A lot of the reports said that he interviewed bad. Like when he was sitting with Dayball, they said that he didn't know any of the plays because during the interview they install a faulty install for each play, and they want the quarterback to pick it out without them telling them that that play's bad. This is why the play is bad. So he didn't know. So he was ill prepared for the interview.
I agree with that. And Steelers, niggas. Y'all didn't want to pick my nigga Shedeur. Now my nigga Aaron Rodgers is about to retire, and you about to be stuck with a trash ass quarterback. Even though I fuck with you, Tomlin, but y'all should have picked up my nigga Shedeur over here. And now y'all over here waiting for Aaron Rodgers. You know that nigga got to go on Africa and do his little drug trip so he could get out of retirement. You know what he got to do. I don't know why you even dependent on this nigga over here. This nigga does this every year now. He did it with us with the Jets. That's why niggas got him the fuck out of here. But I'm here for it though. I think this upcoming season is gonna be pretty good for a lot of teams. I think the Jets did great with the O-line. Justin Fields, I ain't gonna lie, this is the last stop game. Because I'm looking at the O-line. Everybody said the O-line is better. This is probably one of the best O-lines you had so far in your career. If you can't do something with it, I'm not, the Jets is not projected to go to no championship, but we at least can go to the playoffs. You don't fuck
Justin
around.
Fields played well last year. Like, he just got beat out by Russell Westbrook, but Justin Fields played great the beginning of the year. He had them 4-0.
You're right, but that's been the big critic about him. So I know. Oh, and also, prayers to Jordan Travis. He had to retire off of medical because of his gruesome leg injury he suffered from FSU before he got drafted, and he finally had to retire. So shout out to you, Jordan Travis, Jets quarterback. But I'm excited for the NFL season. You feel me? Are y'all doing the fantasy league?
WNBA? Hell yeah.
not
he said WNBA. Niggas talking about NFL. He said WNBA. NFL. We should definitely do an NFL just for fun. No money involved or anything. But we should definitely do
too many injuries. That's why I said WNBA. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of injuries in NFL.
I got McCaffrey last year. I was sick.
The thing about NFL though is that you don't really have to do a lot of movement. So you don't really have. Once you set your lineup for the week, that's it. You pretty much good to go. That's the best thing about NFL.
The worst thing about NFL is niggas give you 2 days of doubtful, and then magically on Sunday niggas show up.
Right. This might not go well. NFL fantasy draft. I'll sign up. Let's see if I can go 3 for 3.
Yeah, let's go. Let us know if y'all want to join. We open up to the listeners as well. Before we get off the NFL into music, what's your thoughts about Saquon Barkley golfing with President Donald Trump and all the backlash he's getting from that?
That nigga got a chip and all that racism ain't mean shit. Whatever.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. They say this is why we knew he had a white wife. I was like, God damn, niggas
He do have a white wife.
And
the nigga in a different tax bracket. If that's the political party he supports because of his tax bracket, I can't blame him. Can't blame him.
He ain't fuck with him when he was poor. Now he up. He like, all right, bro. What you finna do for me?
That's a fact, because he was big Black Lives Matter and all that other stuff too. And now he
still could be, but I bet you ain't talk about that shit that day. Shedeur didn't either.
And also Jalen Hurts. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna trust media outlets no more because they were saying like, yo, Jalen Hurts went to a Frank Beverly concert instead of going to the White House. I'm like, didn't Frank Beverly die last year? So yeah, but I heard he didn't go, and I heard what's the wide receiver name?
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown didn't go. So shout out to them.
They had other things to do.
Yeah.
Saquon said, "Nah, we gotta do something about to get the NFL more money, bro. Rookie running back came out. He make almost as much as me. We ain't doing this."
That's a fact.
I mean, he also said that it's a once in a lifetime thing to meet the president. It's unfortunate that this is even if you don't support him, but I guess it's a once in a lifetime to go to the White House and meet the president.
So. Take a tour. He rich. They would have came out for that nigga.
That's a fact. I'm not
Donald Trump. Donald Trump pull up to everything. He's like, yo, what's Saquon? Let me talk to you, boy.
Yeah. And then also, do you think Donald Trump is correct that him announcing that Shedeur's getting finagled in the draft is the reason why he got drafted?
No. But it looked good. Trump, he a smart man. He know what he's doing. It look good. He sound good.
How I'm gonna get the blacks on my side though? Niggas is upset about this. Yeah, that's a tweet. It ain't requiring no policy, no money. This is a travesty what they're doing to Shedeur. Skip Bayless too. Nigga thought he was slick.
And shout out to Shedeur too, because now he's leading the sales for all NFL rookies right now. So shout out to him. So a lot of niggas are gonna be rocking them Cleveland Browns jerseys out to something. I already know it. Well, let's get to our song of the week. If you listen to this on YouTube, please exit and go to your favorite streaming platform, preferably the live podcast app, which you can download on iOS and Android. Or you can find our previous song of the week on Apple Music Playlist or our Spotify music playlist. That was EBKJ, with the biggest G. You can find our previous song of the week on Apple Music Playlist or our Spotify music playlist, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite, Slick Drop It.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
And it's fun indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Toxic Service announcement. You already know who we're sponsored by, the one and only Heart of Moisture.
This Might Not Go Well podcast is sponsored by Heart of Moisture, your most trusted distributors in all things beauty. From hair products to wellness tools and more, we provide you with access to beauty supplies from wherever you are. Follow us on all social platforms at Heart of Moisture and visit our website at heartofmoisture.com. Let us know how we can serve your community when it comes to your wellness needs. Email us at admin@heartofmoisture.com for more information. Essentials with ease.
Shout out to Heart of Moisture. Go support female black-owned business. All right, fellas. TSA, we got a couple of topics on the board. All righty, guys. Now, there's this popular video on TikTok of these friends. You can load up the spy date TikTok Slick. So this woman went on a date with this gentleman, right? Her friends... First of all, let me ask, have you ever went on a date and her friends was there or in the vicinity of the date?
Not as an adult.
Oh, okay. So play the video, Slick.
It is going to the same bar that your friend is having a date on to go spy.
Shorty, is y'all cool? No, for real, this is by far one of the most immature videos I've ever seen on this app. You and your friend, the one in the video, decide that y'all are bored and got nothing better else to do as you acknowledge yourself. So you say, oh, let's go spy on our friend who's on a date. Not because you're worried about her safety, because you two have nothing better else to do. So you sit up there, y'all get to drinking at the bar, you get to sneak recording her on her date, and then you two get the terrible idea, not the good idea, a terrible idea to send a drink solely to your friend to give the other dude the assumption that another dude or someone in the bar just sent the girl on a date a drink. Any dude in their right mind is going to automatically think that this is coming from a guy. And in the back of his head, he going to be like, damn, who trying to play in my face right now? So, of course, he going to get upset. But then you watch the video all the way throughout. The friend not mad. The friend over there talk about keep a man on his toes. Ladies, I'm telling you this right now. Play these immature games. Immature friends going to keep you single.
So I was trying to find the original video, but they've been getting so much hate comments on it, so it went private. But what's your thoughts about that? Shorty homegirls spied on a date, sent a drink, and looked like the friend was okay with it, saying that to keep the nigga on the toes. What would y'all do in that position?
I think it's funny.
That's jokes.
Yo, why you?
Wait, what the?
I think that's funny, bro. Like, that's funny.
Wait, hold on. I know how both prideful you niggas are. If you was in a date with Shorty and a drink magically came out of nowhere for the girl that you taking on a date, you're going to think it's a nigga. You're not going to feel no type of way?
I'm going to ask a question, though.
She doesn't know. The friend didn't know until she saw the TikTok and shit.
I can ask the waiter. Hey, we like, because I didn't get a drink and we didn't order this. I think that's the first thing that's going to come to my mind. Like, we didn't order this. Where did that drink come from? And then it's up to the waiter to play the game.
That's fair.
So, yeah, I don't have no problem with... But you don't find, but as the guy, you don't find about this until you see the TikTok.
I'm never going to see the TikTok. I would hope that at some point I will find out, like, oh, they were playing a joke.
Yeah, like that's a story that comes out like game night or something. Like, you know that drink y'all got on y'all?
Yeah, y'all open-minded about this. Y'all will actually take...
It's not that deep.
Because it's like, what date is it? Like, is it a first date?
I think it was the first date. It was the first
okay,
date.
so she don't owe me nothing.
That's a fact.
You owe...
We've joked.
I didn't say she owe you anything, but Shorty playing games, like, I don't mind the whole...
She wasn't playing games. It was her friends. And
wait, yeah, that's my whole thing. I don't mind the friends being there on a date, because I know I have talked to women who had, met a nigga offline and they had their friends there. I don't mind that. That's cool. Usually the friend like to sit by the bar, drink, just keep an eye, and if everything is cool, she might dip out, and the nigga never know about it.
I think that's more weird than the friend popping up on her own accord.
Girl,
like,
gotta be safe.
You stayed at the bar to just check up on her, but you're not like you could play. They obviously played a joke. They got her location. I know they have her location. They didn't have nothing to do. They was like, you know what? We know where she at. Let's go pull up and let's just like play around and let's
prank her on her date.
Yes, that's a perfect.
The other one, the example I'm giving is for her safety, because she might have met a nigga that she probably, you feel me, just in case the nigga bugged the fuck out. I have someone there that will help me out. I don't mind that one.
If you going on a date with a nigga that skeeve you out and could possibly crash out, I have more questions about your judgment than not.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, with this online dating, this shit's happening more and more.
I mean, I understand. I went on multiple online dates. Some of them didn't want me to pick them up. Some of them didn't want to tell me where they live, whatever the case may be. But until after the fact, where it was like, "Oh, you're cool, like you're safe. I could let you take me home." So I get it. I get the whole safety thing. But like, I don't mind a spot date. I actually think that's kind of fun. I actually like it. I might do that. But I'm in a relationship, so I got to figure out how to make it work. But I might do that.
Shout out to New Roy and Maul. So Maul had this funny story of when his homegirl, some girl that he was talking to, went on a date with a nigga, and he knew the restaurant, so he called the restaurant and paid for the bill.
Now Maul is a dirty nigga though. Like he's a dirty nasty nigga. Like I don't know him.
So what happened if you was on a date and you went for the bill and he's like, nah, that shit's taken care of, and you be like, by who? Some person called and paid for you.
Now I'm like, all right, bro, I'm not going out with you again. Get your friend, get your mans. Like he messed you up.
But that's not weird. But the friend spying and playing a prank on you on the date is not weird.
But these are two women. And you've left out a part of that story. Him and that girl, they had relations. So he was trying to strut his stuff.
No, I don't remember too often if there was his friends. I think they were.
Nah, he had relations. So. I know the episode. I know the situation.
Oh yeah.
He had relations with that girl.
So I think it was friends. I think they was friends at that point.
It was friends at the point, but he had already smashed. So he was just saying like, you know what? I got your little steak frites for $50. I can handle that.
Nah, don't do that. I can handle steak frites.
I mean,
so yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with Shorty's homegirl spying and paying.
It's funny. It just depends on how they do it. Like them sending a drink over. Like, oh, who's that? It's a first date. It don't matter. It's like you said.
So if they did this on the second or third, that would be a problem.
If we dating for real, I'll just have questions. Like he said, I'm asking questions. Like who the fuck?
Like if it becomes
to be honest with you,
thing,
I think I would find it more cool if this was like third or fourth date and I got to even meet your friends probably once or twice. And then be like, oh yeah. And they'd be like, oh, your homegirl? Oh, Michelle did that? Oh, okay. Hi. First date, I'm like, what the fuck going on? What the fuck is going on the first date?
I don't take nobody serious on the first date. That's why I'm like,
yeah, the first date, you just filling it out because if you're not feeling it on the first date, you're not going to get to the second date. Now, if you could laugh about it on the first date and you could also like maybe y'all get together and then prank the friends because the girl ends up like, she's like, oh, these my friends. They do this all the time. And then they prank the friends. Now I pretend to kidnap the girl. Like, hold on. I pretend to kidnap the girl, right? And like we turn off her location, and now the friends are going crazy. They like, what's going on? And then we pull up on them.
Yeah, nah, you lost me.
you might be a little crazy on that one, baby.
Nah, bro, I'm
wild. You wilding, brother. I think you might have just like probably like did a little acting of being upset. And whatever.
That's boring. You gotta go all in. I'm gonna pretend to kidnap you, and then we gonna turn off your phone. Meanwhile, we probably somewhere else on another part of the date, probably enjoying ourselves. Yeah, and they over there stressed.
Call the cops, gang.
Hey, bro, you should have never. Don't play. Play stupid games. You get stupid prizes, man.
Slick, come on, Slick.
I just said the nigga crazy. Which one we to respond with?
Hey, I know people in high places, so I'm not concerned.
They gonna call the cops on you. My friend turned up the location. We played a prank on him. I mean, they will laugh about it after they found out her friend is cool, but
Has it been 48 hours? It ain't been 48 hours yet. So like, nope.
Wait, you holding on for this shit for 48 hours? Hold on. All right, next topic. Next topic.
Nah,
this
bro. Don't tell me you boring.
For 48 hours.
Tell me
an hour or two. Okay, but 48 hours, nigga, that's a case.
You gotta go on a two-day date.
A 2-day date? You know what? You got it, gang. I brought this next one out to give advice to women about being a good hoe. I think we lost the recipe on women being a good hoe, and I just want this lady from the older generation just to supply some advice.
A good hoe don't never be a broke hoe.
Be a good hoe. Don't
a good hoe, no. A good hoe don't never be a broke hoe.
And that's a fact.
Be a good hoe.
A good hoe is never a broke
good
hoe.
hoe.
Ladies out here being a broke hoe out here, y'all need to step y'all hoe up. You feel me? Y'all ain't with me, fellas? Yeah, I'm potted by myself on this side.
And I could have kidnapped Shorty, but you telling the hoe to be
hold on,
not
kidnapping and being a hoe is two separate topic over here. You committing a crime.
But what's a
being a hoe? You been a hoe. You could be a hoe.
Hoeing is a crime too. That's prostitution.
I ain't tell you to sell the hoe.
Hey,
I just say
you paying for something.
You always pay for something, brother. Either time or money.
There we go.
But don't y'all feel like this generation of hoes are just
this generation of hoes are prostitutes? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What's actually a good hoe? You said a good hoe is not a broke hoe, but I thought all hoes was broke.
Nah, not all hoes are broke. There's some good hoes that they play their parts.
What's a hoe?
A Karen. Happiness over everything. That's a good
Janae
right
Aiko.
There. Okay.
You said Janae Aiko's a hoe?
No, it's a song.
We got the song. It was a song. She has a song called Hoe. But no. Modern hoeing is prostitution. What have you done for me lately?
Bring back the 90s hoes. Like, bring back the early 2000 hoes. The hoes that had like
they just wanted dick. Like, that's all you
need. Now they want dick and Birkins. Like I don't like
they can hold the dick. They taking dick for Birkins. It's a difference.
That's a fact. What happened to the game that I love? You feel me?
It's in other countries.
You got to keep your hoes happy though. Always got to keep your hoes happy.
Nah, but the hoes just be fucking up the bag just to fuck it up. They don't even think smart. They don't even think of the long play of being a hoe. Like if you're a good solid hoe, a nigga gonna take care of you for a good amount of time. But if you just be a hoe and don't know your whole position, and you trying to step up in the ranks without being promoted, you fucking up the whole bag out here. Come on, guys. ISO? No.
ISO on you, man. ISO on you. You got the hoe. Bro, I'm far removed from the whole game.
Yeah.
Okay, when you was in the whole game, what was a good hoe to you when you was in the whole game?
I was the hoe. What you mean?
All right, so what made you a good hoe?
I mind my business. I went home when I was told to go home.
This is tips, right? You giving tips for the good hoes?
I made my own money. I ain't asked for too much. I just gave what you give.
To be a good hoe, you don't have to make your own money though. I ain't gonna lie. Well, female hoe. For a male hoe, yes you do.
So you know what I mean?
It's like you had a whole period. What's some tips you could give about being a good hoe?
Know your time slot.
I love to know my time slot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at a certain time.
Also, a good hoe knows his like. You could be the food hoe. Ain't nothing wrong with being the food hoe.
What's the food?
You don't like being the food nigga?
Hell fucking no. Why am I being the food nigga for?
I don't mind being the food nigga.
As an adult, it's fine. In college, it's like, oh, wait a minute, bitch.
That's a fact. My milk swipes?
My meal trade?
Well, I'm far removed. I'm not even talking about college. Like, actually, I don't mind being a fool nigga.
Statute of limitation gang. We could talk about this now. You don't want to talk about your recent crimes.
Nah, I mean, I'm good, bro. Like, everybody know my shit is out. Everybody know about my files.
This nigga said his whole jersey's in the Raptors. In the Raptors for real. He said he the Hall of Famer hoe.
Nah, not that. Not that. Never that.
He he's in the Hall of Famer hoe.
Never that, man.
When you look in the dictionary of hoe in the Webster dictionary, you're gonna see a picture of him holding the MVP trophy.
Never that. I call myself a solid Scottie Pippen. You know what I mean? I was never the star. But
Yo, and women, this is great advice. You could be a great Scottie Pippen. You don't gotta be Batman. You could be Robin.
Yeah, you don't gotta be the star. You don't gotta be the star.
Everybody needs a Draymond Green in their team.
Draymond Green's bust out windows. You want a Klay Thompson? Just as much. Do what you got to do. Don't worry about that.
That's an injure hole.
An injure hole. Nah, bro.
All right, but okay. This next question is mostly for you guys because y'all in a relationship and y'all fathers. So, we can load up this next TikTok. This woman has a question for you guys. Hopefully, I can help her answer this.
Man, why does every single last one of you have a problem getting up, going from the couch to the bed to go to sleep? Just get into bed. Dear men, why?
You know how comfortable that couch is? The couch is life, bro.
Do y'all fall asleep on the couch and don't want to go to the bed?
Where I fall asleep is where I would prefer to stay.
It's actually opposite of my household. I be trying to go to the bed, and this young lady never want to get up.
Nah, couch be lit, bro. I'll be telling her. Shorty know. I'll be like, from 9 to 10, I expect to be able to watch what I want to watch and not be bothered. That's all I look forward to in some days. So if I fall asleep on that couch, I'm gonna come to bed eventually. It might be 1 or 2 o'clock if I fall asleep for real. But I have to get into that routine. I need that hour. I need that uninterrupted hour. And the couch it be calling me.
All y'all in a relationship where when your women go to sleep, y'all gotta go to sleep?
Preferably, yeah, kinda. Yeah.
It depends on the day. Depends on the day.
Okay, speak on it.
No, it depends on the day, 100%. Like, I used to feel that way, like, she going to sleep, I'm going to go to sleep. But it was like, nah, you going to sleep. I'm about to go watch some shit that you don't want to watch.
For talks for you, like when your shorty says she's tired and she's going to bed and she be like, all right, it's time to go to bed. You be like, okay, and go?
Yeah, I kind of go, but it forces me to go to sleep because I need to go to sleep. I need to get my rights. Like if she stays up, I'm gonna end up staying up.
I respect that.
You better than me, brother. Man, I'd be like, I see you.
Fall asleep. Did she ever get tired at you for like shaking the bed when you get on the bed?
Nah. She get tired of me for sleeping too hard. Like, wake your ass up. Maybe right there.
But I'm an early riser. I'd rather wake up early in the morning.
Yeah. I'm more productive in the morning. So yeah, she know. That's why I'll switch. That's why I say I'll transition. I'll get up at 1 or 2 and go jump in the bed, especially on the weekend. The weekend, oh shit, yeah, so I'm in trouble. I'm at 3 o'clock. All right, I'm here. What's up?
3 a.m.
Yeah, 3 a.m. I wake up like I'll be knocked out. I'll be watching some bullshit movie or something, or reading or listening to something. Wake up. Oh shit. Oh shit. She hit. She ain't poisoning me. No blood nowhere. Nothing cut up. All right, I'm going to sleep.
Damn, you gotta check your surroundings for all that.
You gotta forget. It's the baby involved now. Like, oh shit. I hope she took a nap when the baby went to sleep because I did.
Oh, all right, Slick. You sent this on TikTok. I didn't send it to you, but what remix that is better than the original? Slick, I know you wanted to talk about this. So what remix song that is better than the original? So there was a couple of songs that was up for debate. I think D-Storm put the Ignition. He was saying
obviously, I'm Real.
J-Lo.
Mm-hmm.
J-Lo featuring Ja Rule is better. Confession.
Drew Hill shit is elite. That's elite work.
Confession Part 2 is better than Part 1.
Let's Get Married. Jagged Edge, the remix was definitely.
Let's Get Married. The remix is better.
I Need a Girl Part 2. Oh, I Think They Like Me. That Bow Wow verse is legendary.
1, 2, 3. As is plain to see. I go by the name Jermaine Dupri. Dope man, fresh in the place to be.
Niggas just threw that shit in the air. That what?
The remix used to be important, man. I give Diddy and Jermaine Dupri.
I'm a flirt.
Soon as I see him walk up in the this
this
nigga shit in middle school. In middle school,
I don't necessarily think the remix is better, but T-Pain did kill "I'm a Flirt."
When I pull up to the club or the shorties be like, damn, 28. That shit.
Hey, what? Come on
be
now.
like, girl, you know just who I am. Don't hate. Yeah, he said don't hate.
Make It Rain.
I
like the Make It Rain remix better with Lil Wayne
Yeah,
and all that.
Lil Wayne.
It's me, bitches. It was beats.
Oh, it's me. Yo, definitely.
It's me, bitches. So Into You with Fab.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one because the original one slaps.
The original one, like nobody listened to that. Nobody recognized
Yeah,
the original.
it was like an album cut. It wasn't supposed to be. They wasn't supposed to put Tamia on the what's it called? Ashanti said, "Nah, let Tamia do it."
Oh wait, Ashanti can't hit that note like Tamia.
If you go on YouTube, the remix is out. There's nothing I want to talk to y'all about. I ain't send it, but I was thinking about this. I was like, we always talk about hip hop mixtapes. Yo, them R&B mixtapes from freaking like 2008 to like 2011. The Chris Brown joints, the Trey Songz.
I was listening to that. I was listening to In My Zone.
Yo, bro. Even Eric Bellinger, Chris Sean. There was some people who
Vito the singer.
Vito came a little after, but I'm like, yo, there was some high quality R&B mixtapes, and I just like
Trey Songz.
The Trigger had a couple. Omarion had some good
he
ones.
Had a lot of EPs. Trey Songz had a lot of EPs that was slapped. Man.
And it's songs that people don't.
The intermission EP slapped.
But Anticipation won, bro. That's probably his best work. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's have some fun. I gotta find some tracks for this.
Wait, hold on. I gotta edit on
this. These are mixtape songs. There ain't no royalties on mixtape songs. Oh, come on. Talking about I gotta edit. What else you gonna do? You ain't got nothing to do. You ain't got no job, Tommy.
You ain't got nothing. Ain't you going to Jersey?
Cinco de Mayo. I'm trying to drink. You heard?
Going to Jersey.
Let me see if niggas know this one.
I ain't gonna know this. I don't know this. It's not gonna boom.
You ain't gonna know that. Yeah.
You don't know it.
You don't know that?
You don't know it. You don't know the work before.
Yeah,
oh, he was in high school.
Abuser over here.
It's me, baby. It's for him.
You wild.
Just before we knew he beat bitches. Relax.
You beat bitches there too.
We didn't know.
You had no idea.
She's my only love.
So fun.
Keep talking over the record so I don't have to edit it. Hey.
You it be what it is.
What?
What it is.
To the crib.
Nah, this was a fire song.
Oh.
You had a bunch of songs.
112, only you. The Biggie is better than the original.
Bro.
Oh, 112, only you, definitely.
That's a fair one.
We had a mutual friend that really used to like these songs in high school.
And this is how niggas was really dropping their songs to be on some like, all right, let's see if they fuck with it. Because Deuces was on the Chris Brown mixtape.
Deuces remix is better.
No Bullshit was on the Chris Brown mixtape.
Yeah, niggas was testing songs out.
Niggas not from New York. What about the Touch It remix? Pat Poose had the 5 boroughs in his hands. My nigga,
Touch It remix is definitely better.
Come on now. Hey, yo, I swear to God, Pat Poose had New York niggas going crazy. Niggas had the 5 fingers in their hands. What? On the trigger finger. I will fire up.
Of course, that's the line you remember, Canarsie ass nigga.
Don't do that. Don't you nigga? You love the Bronx. I won't hear nothing from you. Okay.
I don't know who said I love the Bronx. I live in
defend
Brooklyn.
the Bronx. You're the Bronx defender. Okay.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Miss those good old mixtape. I'm about to bump all this shit the rest of the week, man.
Yeah, I was listening to In My Zone, but I couldn't download it. I got to figure out how to get it into my iTunes.
I can see In My Zone 1 or 2.
You can send me both.
Nah, nigga, when he jumped on this shit, boy.
V Tweezy, what up?
He was rapping.
He put
Money the Kid.
I can't. It's so they don't even got lyrics for
Don't
it.
make dollars. Ride with me, twerk something. Shake a little bit for me. Stop fronting. Know you really want it. So when I get up on you, though, you gotta show. No need for the games and teasing. Come about them Vicky secrets. If I lick on your neck down to your belly button, girl, will you let me see it?
This is back when everybody had the gummy earphones in different colors.
Yo, and the storm candy. Oh, that brought back memories.
You had the pink ones, the blue ones, the green ones.
Yeah,
bro. $10. Once that right one blew out, it's always the right ear that blew out. You had to get another pair.
Yeah, every other week you have to go get a new pair.
Just be sick, like fuck.
I Need a Girl. I know we talked about Diddy, but I Need a Girl Part 2 was better.
I Need a Girl Part 2, definitely.
What?
You had Moon.
I'm Loving the Club with Beyonce.
Oh, with Lil Wayne and Usher.
Yeah,
that's a good one. That was a totally different song.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie, remix. But speaking of what y'all was talking about with the mixtape EP. Oh damn! You giving these niggas money over here. Come on, baby.
Anyway, I was thinking
This is Genuine is on this one.
Yeah. Straight to the top now.
Well,
hey, man, this is music. So you could talk about this type of music all day.
I cut off Diddy. I cut off Diddy.
Yeah, I ain't fine.
I
What Shake the Tail Feather?
I'm gonna get in trouble for this shit, so it's okay. Whatever.
We gonna play.
After the show, it's the after party then. After the party, it's the hotel lobby then. After the Belby, then it's probably Chris.
Then after the original, it's probably this.
Speaking of Jay-Z, I didn't know there was a Jadakiss song with Maya. You know the Maya song? I didn't know. I think I heard it probably way before. I don't remember. There was the Jay-Z song with Maya.
Best of Me?
Yeah, Best of Me. I didn't know Jadakiss was on the first one.
Oh, because it's Best of Me Part 2, right?
Yeah. So I didn't even know that. So yeah, that's eligible for the list as well.
Yeah.
Because nobody really listens to the Jadakiss one.
That's a fact.
Oh, but let us know what that go. I think this is good.
2010 mixtapes. Go download them. Go find them.
Facts. Let's get to our choose one. All right, this week's choose one. Would you rather have a pause or a rewind button in your life?
What am I doing?
Choose one.
What am I doing? That's the question. Whatever I'm doing with the
whatever you want to do, man. If you wanna...
My answer depends on what I'm doing.
You know what? Let's add some stipulation on it because I know a nigga might rewind the whole fucking day.
Yeah, let's run that back. Right.
And redo it. So let's do 1 minute. So you get to pause for 1 minute and rewind for 1 minute. Which button would you like in your life?
I'll rewind it. What if she do that thing I like? I'm trying to get it off as much as I can.
This guy is sick.
Why does my jaw hurt? Don't worry about it.
I fuck with that. I support that. Tyson, what about you?
I don't even know. I guess I'll just go pause just for the sake of it.
Like if it's short nagging you real quick, you can pause and kind of like either get your mind right or disappear real quick. And then
I might pause so I could look at it, so I could just look at what's going on. Because if I pause it, am I removing myself from the situation?
No, you just pause everything around you. It's like freeze.
Time out.
So I don't get to see what's happening. Like I can't step out of I can't fourth wall it and step out of the situation to see what's happening.
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah.
I'm pausing so I can pause and just look.
For 1 minute.
I just pause and look at it. Like, look at you little nasty, dirty hoe.
wait, no. Wait, hold on. I didn't expect you to go that route.
That's fair. That's fair.
No, I mean, like if you was doing it, no, you will come out the pause. You will come out the pause.
Yeah, I'll come out of the pause and I'll look and I'll be like, look at that nasty hoe.
You could just have a pause in front of you.
No.
It's different when it's.
It's different when you get to pause and you get to really think about it to yourself.
Like she really.
I do a show with some sick niggas.
She really loved me. I had no idea. Look at this face she's making. This ugly ass face.
I got it.
You asked the question. Are we here to pod or what?
What you gonna rewind or pause?
I'm gonna rewind because I be saying a lot of stupid shit, and sometimes I be talking myself out some coochie sometimes. So I would love to rewind just so I could.
We're gonna be like, ooh, I seen that face. Let's try that again.
Facts. Be like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go with that choice. I'm gonna go with this one and see what it hits for. But alrighty, though, let us know which one you would choose to have the pause or rewind button. But I think that's a great way to end this audio journey for this week. Thank you guys for listening. Please download the live podcast app on iOS and Android. And make sure you follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If any brand new deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. I'm the voice of Outside, B Breezy, aka Poppy Size Zone.
I'm Jamie Tox.
It's your boy Slick. Y'all be great, y'all.
Takal.
Just take the beats. Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.